What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I really appreciate you tuning in today. We are back here in my 2006 Nissan 350Z Rev Up, and we're actually headed across town today. As you can see, I have all my camera stuff. I've got the wheel board. I actually film real estate videos for agents in the area. If you guys are interested in a video where I explain that a little bit more, I could go in depth with it. It's basically how I make my money to afford this car and the Miata. Obviously, it's not like a whole bunch of money. We're not retiring. We're not like, you know, I still live at home with my parents. So, but if you guys would like a short video of how I make my money to afford these cars, I could totally whip something up for you. I always think stuff like that is pretty interesting. So we're headed over to Harveston. It is a park basically on the northern side of Temecula. We're gonna shoot some videos for her, but I wanted to talk to you guys. I had to start recording today because, so someone actually DM'd me on Instagram. It was Jose_Z33. I'll put it up right here. Thank you so much for all the support, man. I really appreciate you. He actually sent a video of the brand new Nissan Z racing a modded Subaru WRX STI, a 2017 one. I'm gonna play the video here in a second, but I just want you guys to remember the STI has 305 horsepower completely stock from the factory, and the new Nissan Z is supposed to have right around 400 horsepower. So we don't know if that's wheel horsepower or crank horsepower, so probably around 370 at the wheels, but we'll just have to see. I'm gonna play the video right now. I want you guys to head down below after the video and let me know what you think, what your thoughts are, what your opinions are, if this race was fair. I'm just gonna shut up. I'll play it right now. Let me know what you think. So obviously we can't hear the car because the windows are rolled up, and it's obviously the Z is not modded whatsoever, so we hear a lot of just the Subaru. And the Subaru sounds pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. But you can see right at the very beginning of this video, the Subaru gets him off the line, and what I'm assuming is, I was reading a lot of the comments and a bunch of the people also believe that the Subaru rolled up on the new Z on the freeway or something and just was like, you know, probably revving at him, gave him the 3 honks, and then gunned it. But I also think the person driving that Nissan Z was probably contemplating if they should even race this person, because they could probably get fired. I mean, I'm assuming these are either journalists driving these cars or people that work directly for Nissan or driving them and testing them. So there's always that question, like, can I even do this right now? But obviously, he took his chances and he gave it the beans, which is pretty awesome. If you look, I mean, I think that's why the Subaru jumped off the line at first. I think the guy in the Nissan was still deciding if he should punch it or not, and then obviously he decides to do it, and then he catches up to the Subaru pretty quickly, honestly, and then he just walks away like nothing. I mean, it's pretty surprising. If the Subaru is as modded as people were saying in the comments, I have no idea what the mods are on that Subaru. I don't know if it's full bolt-on and E85 tuned, or if it's just got an exhaust kit and it's completely stock. I'm not quite sure, but it did say modified, so who knows? You know, I'm gonna cut through this neighborhood, actually. We're gonna hang it right here. I hate following people, but I don't wanna drive down the main road. But it is awesome to see the new Z out and about, honestly. As you can tell, this Z has definitely seen better days. I think I did read recently that this car was in an accident in a parking lot, so it wasn't anything huge, obviously, but they're definitely needing to repaint some of the panels. It seems to not affect performance whatsoever. So one thing I also wanted to say is a lot of people were speculating, and they said that this is the automatic one. There is another video on YouTube of this exact car doing a launch control, so I don't know if the driver of this specific car is just a little more rebellious than maybe some of the other safer guys, but this guy definitely has been driving the Z and driving it for what it's made for, you know? So I'm gonna put the launch control video right here. Really see that this car has a bunch of like scuffs and scratches on the driver's side rear quarter panel, and then also the gas cap is gone on the right side. So I'm not sure if it was like, what I'm assuming is they took the gas cap off to get a paint code, because that's usually what they do. They'll take the gas cap, bring it to the paint shops, and then they'll mix up the paint that'll match the gas cap, so they have like a piece of the paint without having to drive the entire car there. So that's what I'm assuming is why the gas cap is gone. But definitely has seen a better day. Either way, I'm super excited for this car to be out. Personally, I would love to be able to get my hands on one of these. I don't know who I have to contact or who I have to call or email or text or DM or to get my hands on one of these Zs. I don't ever know where they're gonna be or what car shows they're gonna be at. They kind of just show up randomly. And if you get to see it on the road, you are one of the very few lucky people that have seen them on the road. So take some videos, take some pictures if you do see one. I have yet to see this car in person. So as soon as we do, you already know we're gonna have the camera out. I'll be giving you guys my first impressions and review of what I think the interior is like and what I think the overall exterior looks like, just from, you know, in-person standpoint, because all I've seen is pictures and videos. I mean, personally, pictures and videos seem to do a pretty good job about how this car is gonna be. I mean, usually people say pictures don't do it justice, and if that's the case, then this car is gonna be even better in person, and I'm super excited. So what do you guys think of this silver? I think it's pretty awesome, actually. It kind of reminds me of like a ninja blade, like a silver chrome ninja blade or something. I'm not a huge fan of silver, but there's just some silvers on some JDM cars that I feel like are perfect. Like JDM cars and silver, they go really well together. I don't know if you guys remember, but probably about a year ago, Fresh Kicks picked up his R35 Nismo GTR, and his GTR is actually, I think it's called Blade Silver, and he said he had to go with the silver. And ever since I saw that video, I totally agree with him. Like, JDM cars rock silver really well versus like buying a silver Ferrari or something, you know what I mean? I can't remember if I mentioned it or not, but I did want to add real quick that the car in this video was automatic. So a lot of people are saying that the manual one's going to be even faster. Also, a lot of people are saying, oh, that's clean. Also, the guy that posted the video, I'm not sure if it's the guy that owns the Subaru that was racing him, but this person that posted the video, he said that it looks like the new Z is a little underrated as far as horsepower goes, and based on the Subaru, if it is modded to what he thought it was, the new Z looks like it's pushing closer to 400 wheel horsepower versus at the crank. So if that's the case, if we're getting 400 wheel out of this Z, that's going to be pretty legendary. I do know a lot of people were saying that the Q50s and the Q60s were kind of underrated, and that's also people were talking about that in the comment section of this forum. So let me know what you guys think. I always love listening to your opinions. It's still like a huge mystery of when this car is going to get released, how much it's going to cost, and everything we've been speculating is a huge mystery. So I love trying to figure it out though, so let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. I just realized I can't leave without giving it just a nasty pull, so we're doing a 40 roll, second, and go. Oh yeah, back down. Sheesh, she's a ripper. Oh man. All right, that's it. Sheesh. All right, guys, that's it for me. I'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks for tuning in.